Good morning, everyone. Good morning. We are here live at the Chargers Labor Day Tournament 2023, where we have the Florida Premier FC NPL North versus the Chargers Elite. We have a great game in store for you today, in which today's weather at 92.6 degrees. Chargers coming in at 0-1, in which we were able to hide into one of the trees outside of the practice. We're going to see if Coach Jimenez can incorporate some of the ball movement that they've been working out throughout the week. Definitely one of the great things that the Chargers have been able to do. The opponent here, NPL North, coming in with a undisclosed record in which the books are sealed tight, but hopefully we'll be able to see exactly which particular team will be able to come out victorious today. All right, we are just moments away from the game coming to an actual start here, in which the forwards, middles, and the backs are all setting up for both teams. As I mentioned before, I believe the temperature is a good 92.6 degrees, waiting for the main referee, center referee, to actually give us the go-ahead. Our goalie in the back will be Krish, and here we have a cameo appearance, and we have Corey and Chris. Hello there. These will be our fans of the hour. I do believe they did pay for the VIP section. We are off here, in which the center field looks like they are going to start out in the mid and all the way to the right back, as this ball goes right out of bounds and hits the sideline judge there. Clay will throw this ball in. Midfield's all the way back to the center back and back over to the right field. Nice movement by the NPL North so far. Little throw in there with a header, and then another header here, and right back out of bounds to the VIP section. Great cloudy day today. Semi-perfect weather, slight breeze. Chargers keeping a nice little press and keeping the ball at the midline as the NPL North is forced to boot it down. Cameraman, if you can get a good nice little zoom in here as Clay applies a little bit of pressure. A little bit of trip there. Did we get a call? We do have a call here. Looks like Lyle had a little bit of containment there, but looks like a foot was able to cause the trip, as the Chargers will gear up for the first wall of the game, and Chris is keeping an eye out, talking to his troops, letting them know to move left or right. Referee right in charge to make sure that everyone is properly placed. And just waiting for the go-ahead here. Possible play for NPL on the left. Right foot kick over the top. Better off suited for a football goal kick. Field goal. Chargers will reset as Chris will take the long walk. Looks like they're not going to be able to play it close, so it looks like they're going to boot this one down. Chris gets a nice little boot on that one. Jose tries to get a little bit of contact on there as he's going to chase this one down. And NPL is going to kick this one right out of bounds, as the Clay is going to be able to pick this up. Noah's going to try to check in. Nope, looks like he's going to give this a throw in. See if we can get a check in by Hudson. He looks over. Off of the head of Clay. Lyle with a nice little header out to Alexander, aka Lexi. Lexi playing under the weather today. Not sure exactly what the medical staff said. They did give him the okay to actually play today, but he is under the weather, so we may not be able to see him at 100%. I believe a number of other players are also banged up left and right, as we try to get a little bit of containment here from number 2. Nice little boot down from the Chargers, as this one will still stay in bounds, as Hurst is going to run this one down the sideline. See if he can get any help here. Still playing out of the midfield all the way up to the left strike. A little bit of stoppage there by Lyle. Quick little throw in by NPL. 7 looking for the call out. Hands up but not saying anything. Got to kind of mention it. Be a little bit louder if you're going to try to want to receive that ball. We'll get the quick little throw in here from the right back. Nice throw in off of the shoulder of Hurst. NPL trying to make a run here. See if they'll pitch. Oh, nice little pass out to the right mid. A little bit of containment by Jose. Chris will get a nice little stop here and try to play this out from the back. See if we get a long boot here, or if we'll see if they're going to play this out. Long boot out. Hard off of the center back over to the mids. Nice little foot magic here. See if we can get a shot out here, a push out. Nice close in by Alexi. Hudson also there for the additional help. See if we can send this one out. Lexi all the way down over to her. See if he can turn this one back over. Will Jax be able to get this? Oh, and it looks like the goalie makes a play out. Nice little play as he stops that one right in its tracks. See if they'll MPL, they'll actually pass this out, start from the back. See if we can get a little close out here. Jose with a little bit of containment there. Ball's right over to the side. Midfield still keeping it in play. Clay with a nice little touch here. Alexi's going to make the stop. Let's see if he, even though he's not 100%, but he's still able to get a foot on it. Jose tries to get it right back over to Nicholas. And MPL is moving this ball. Chargers staying on everything here. All right, light pressure in the back. 18 with a little bit of space here. A little bit over the head there as they try to chase this down. Nice little look. He's still trying to. Does he have a reliever there? Yes, he does have a reliever, and looks like that is out bounds here. So we got a goal kick coming. I believe it was Chris that may have assisted with that call there. Let's see if the line judges are keeping a close eye on anything. Huge boot down to the right side of the midfield. Nick will head this over to Jackson. Jackson will try to get a foot on it as it gets back over to Nathan, number 20. I believe fresh, new to the club here. Just flown in off of the jet. Able to make the appearance here as Clay is going to be able to feed this right back to Noah. Noah's going to get a quick little touch on it. Gets it right back, all right, out to Hudson. Hudson's going to deliver this bad boy over all the way to the left strike here. Let's see if Jose can do anything with it. That's some really good ball movement here, and that's going to go, still stay in bounds. Nice little look back. Hudson with the ball. Can we save that? There we go. Let's set it right back up. Clay right out there as the reliever there for the left back. Play still going as Chargers are starting to regroup as MPL is now on offense here. 14 feeding down. Oh, there's a hard slide tackle right there. Noah jumping back up, making sure there's no smoke. And we're going to try to take a look at this, and this is exactly what we're talking about here. This is what Coach Jimenez has really been doing as Clay is going to actually have the double team, feed it back out to Noah. Noah's going to feed it right back out into the midfield to Hudson. Hudson's going to take a nice lead pass over to Jose. Now they're off to the races here, and that's the type of ball movement that we've been seeing, you know, sneaking through to some of these Chargers practices and being able to see that type of ball movement. You know, as Jimenez is really trying to bring out the actual ingredients and the meal is being prepared on the field. So, and that's exactly what you'd like to see. Great ball movement, you know, Clay having the double team and really being able to then have that coverage with Noah and feeding him, and then Noah feeding it right back out to Hudson, and then all the way down with the lead pass to Jose. That's the great type of ball movement that you really like to see, ladies and gents. Very good, as Clay's going to get a nice little foot on this one here. Still 0-0 as Noah's going to kick this one right out of bounds, number 24, as he adjusts his and checks out his knees. Looks like we did get some information from the training staff after that slide tackle with number 14 and Noah. So I believe those knees are officially banged up. So I believe number 24 will possibly be, looks like when we checked in, I think he was going to be, as this ball's kicked out for a goal kick. Yeah, the injury report is knees are banged up, and he'll probably be working at 60% capacity here. But they're playing on. They're playing on. Everyone's hurt. Everyone's banged up. All right, cameraman, if we can get a zoom in on this. Perfect, perfect. Wind starting to pick up here. Let's see if that will work towards anyone's advantage here. Clay with a little bit of closure here. Nice. Feed it right back out. All right. Nice little pass over to Jackson. Let's see if we can get a touch on that. Liam creating a little bit of offense there and connecting with Jackson on that. Let's see what we got going here. Doesn't seem like that's our whistle, so let's continue to play on. Let's see if Jackson can get this ball right over. He's definitely doing a lot of work here. Not bad attendance here. Not bad attendance here. We're looking at an attendance crowd of, looks like, as I check the numbers, 29,463. That's 29,463 in attendance here for this particular game. As the corner kick, as Alexi will take 2 looks, see if he can settle this bad boy. Let's see if he's got a reliever, if he's going to feed it right back into the box. What do we got here? Clay trying to get a little touch on here, and this one's going to go right out of bounds. All right, who do we have here? Call for it, Clay. Try to feed it up to Jose. Cameraman, if you can get a zoom in, thank you. Looks like 24 trying to ease into the scene here. Clay looking around, possible substitutions going on. There we go. All right, nothing going in there. Hudson tried to get a little touch on that. A little bit of pressure there, I think, from Kevin. NPL setting it down. Clay's going to get a settle on that. And looks like NPL's off to the races. Jackson with a nice little steal. Cameraman, if we can get a zoom in, as the goalie's going to come in here, see if they'll feed anything. They'll start from the back, hitting it over to the left back. See if NPL can connect to the midfielders, which he is. And Liam's going to try a little bit of pressure there. Chase this one down from Clay. Going to get a nice stop here. Possible goal-saving stop as NPL will set up. Left mid trying to feed this into the box. Get a little boot here. Noah with a nice little step. Nice little touch on that with the left foot. Lexi in there creating a little bit of stoppage there. Good coverage. And midfielders and the backs able to contain the possible threat as we have a corner kick. Got a pretty big boot here. Chris utilizing the body here, making sure that that ball is not going to be played into the net. But we do have another corner kick. Nice, beautiful kick towards. Looks like Noah's got a header on that one. He'll feed that one right out of the box. We got a shot here. Nice little stop here. Not sure who got that stop. Looks like it may have been Kevin or Jose with a nice little stop on that one. Got a nice little substitution here as Lexi will come out and get a little bit of rest. Didn't catch the number on the back, but he's in. All right, they're trying to feed this one in. Chris gets a little bit of contact on it as I think Jackson has this now. Bodies are flying left and right. I'm going to chase this one down. A little bit of shoulder music. Chargers still continuing on. Chargers looking for a nice little throw, and I believe that is Nathan throwing it in. As NPL North will gear up for a goal kick. Chargers keeping a little bit of press. They'll try to pinch him in a little bit, see if we can get a little bit of pressure here. Right back sends it right out to the right mid. NPL doing a nice little give and go here, but unfortunately it was a little out of bounds here as Clay will throw this bad boy in. Hudson with a look around. Let's see if we can feed this out. Let's spread out a little bit. Try to get this over to Lexi. And no, not Lexi, but he is going to feed Noah over here, and that's going to go right out of bounds. NPL with another opportunity here. Again, that wind starting to pick up there. A few more clouds in the area. Security is pretty tight here on the left and the right. Making sure everyone is nice and safe. Clay with a little bit of stoppage here. Not sure about the call here, but it looks like they're going to call that particular foul here. Get ourselves a nice little kick. We got a long boot. Ooh. Chargers able to clear it out. Jose with a nice little touch. Let's see if we can get a little L turn on here as 14 uses the body. Goes into the VIP section. Hopefully they'll grab him up here as Chargers will have a advantage. Noah will look around here, see if he'll feed Clay or not, but looks like this one's going to go down the line. NPL not able to do anything. We got a shot here on the right. Good try. Looks like that was a shot by Kevin. Florida Premier still trying to make movement here into the midfield. See if they can connect over to the left. Long ball as we run down this 50-50. Florida Premier trying to set something up. Chargers with a lot of communication here in the back, which is definitely good to hear and see. That's one of the things as this particular club is still working on building up their chemistry, as this is their second game together. A number of different players recruited from a number of different clubs. The free agency signing during the offseason, as this ball is going to go out of bounds, but the free agency signing with a number of players on this particular team here, as Caden checks in, number 66, was definitely filled with a lot of anticipation. A number of different parent agents, different club managers left and right, all meeting at a secure Walmart location and parking lot. Oh! Got a little fumble-rooski there in the back there. As Clay is able to clear this one out, but let's see if we can take a look and see what happened here. I believe there's a wonderful save that's going to be coming up here. There's a nice little hard kick with the right foot. Chris is able to get a hand on that as he dives over to the right. 14 takes a header on there, in which it looks like it's possibly Lyle in there. Hard to tell who also got a header on that. But look at that. Yet another kick and a header right out of the box. Look at that. Really hard to see who that is with the blonde hair. I believe it may have been one of the center backs there, but nevertheless, the Chargers' back wall definitely supporting each other and covering up, as looks like Hudson will try to get this one out. As we are back here, 14, looking to see who's going to be around as he throws in right off of the chest. Get this one right back as they're going to try to boot this one up into their attack at third here. It's a possible cross. Oh, another save here by Krish. Let's see if we can get another replay on this one, as this is going to be an amazing save here as they're able to get this cross all the way over. A great delivery. And left strike just has to take a nice hard boot with the right foot as Chris is going to send this Aryuket away from the actual goalie net as he'll hug this one down. Great two-handed save, and of course the falling to the earth, but a great outstanding save here. We're going to try to see if we can get the cameraman to zoom in on this and get a slow motion replay on this as well. See if we can use camera lens B on this. Is it possible that we can actually get that going here? Yeah, it looks like we are. Here we are. Nice little hard boot and slow motion. Two-handed block. Great. Look at that ball just hover right above here as he then chases this down. That's too slow-mo. Keeper calls it out. Expecting some contact there. Maybe a little push in the back. Not too sure. But look at the follow-through and the landing of the 2 feet at the end. So here we are. We are back here, continuing to play with 0-0, a number of different stops in the back. Florida Premier, NPL North, really able to create some offense, but again, this is one of the goalkeepers that was recruited during the off season, and there was a number of different, unofficially of course, but there was a number of different types of tactics that were used to definitely get this particular player to sign I believe it was a 4-year extension, possible 4-year extension at a possible I believe it may have been 100K, 25 per season, with of course the bonus of some Fortnite V-Bucks. There we go. V-Bucks was definitely unofficially included in the mix, as Florida Premier is still getting ready to try to make something happen, as they've been creating a number of different offensive strategies, or creating some offensive strategies all throughout this particular last 5 minutes. 0-0. Wind still increasing. Caden taking a quick look back around, as Nathan, I believe, will run this one down. See if we can get a good throw in here. And what do we have here? Possible substitution? Just waiting for the go-ahead here at 72. Looks like Patrick, he'll check in. Trying to get a little action on the ball there. Florida Premier with the throw in, as Clay's going to run this down, showcasing the speed here. See if we can get this ball out. And great 50-50 ball. Always great to see the speed being showcased. Wind starting to pick up here, which is definitely nice, as that sun starts to disappear slightly, hidden by the clouds. I believe we have ourselves a possible corner kick here. Yes, we do. We do have a corner kick, in which this corner kick, I believe, is going to be unofficially sponsored by the Hyatt Place. Great little hotel here, as Caden's going to head this one down. Premier going to feed this one back. Caden's going to chase this one down, causing some drama here on the sideline here. And this one gets booted out, as this one's going to get chased down. Almost a little bit of collision there. Noah's going to close that one off. Caden, it's going to be up to you on the sideline as that goes out of bounds. And again, unofficially sponsored by Hyatt Place. Great hotel, 15 minutes away from this particular tournament, in which they provide a complimentary 2 waters per day. And of course, it is filtered and in a bottle and sealed tight with a nice little click when you actually turn the twisty rooski. Along with that, they are pet friendly, in which our dog is currently there, jumping from bed to bed. Wind picking up. Let's see if we can get that one down. We'll definitely have to increase the volume on that. If we can make sure the studio takes a look at that during the editing process, that would be great. We got ourselves a free kick here. And this one's a nice boot. See if the keeper can get it. And the keeper's able to get a grab on that one. Looks like we'll go for the long boot here. No one in the way of the kick. It's a nice little boot here, close to the midline here, as Hudson's going to head this one back. Nathan's going to actually close this one down, as 27 Jose is going to take a nice little look downfield. Ball still going, heads down to himself. See if he can feed this one out. Great long ball. See if this one can be chased down just a little bit too much on the boot, but great to see that type of push from the Chargers. We definitely need some type of igniting, charging, electrifying, any type of current that can actually go through these kids and try to create some magic here, as it is still 0-0. Florida Premier will then reset. Looks like we'll be able to play this one from the back. I believe number 33, Daniel, has also checked in for the Chargers, in which he'll be able to create some speed and offensive threat as he closes in there. Ball's kicked down. Noah's going to have to chase this one down on 2 beat up knees, but they're able to cross this one, and Krish is able to get this stop here. Chargers fighting through sickness and a number of players that are banged up. Some great playing so far. I believe this is Spencer down, making a play for the long ball. Let's see if we can get that one out to Jackson. And Spencer does connect over to Jackson. Will Jackson be able to connect over to Hudson, who was looking for it? He cuts it in, takes it in with the left foot, hard off of the goalkeeper's chest. It was a great, great offensive try here. See if we can take a look at that bad boy again. And here we'll be able to see it all starts out with the goalie again. You know, Chargers are known from playing from behind, which is definitely nice as this is thrown in, settled by Spencer, I believe. Hard to tell from this far. Cameraman, if you can work with me here, but there's a nice little touch, all 2 touches to the outside. Player goes down, but still able to stay with the actual ball, take another look downfield, and actually get ready to boot this bad boy with the right foot, follow through action. Ball curvature, so you can get this nice lead ball out to Jackson, number 7, and following behind him Hudson, which will also start to make his run as well. Now this is where you like to see all of the magic. This is where the conditioning actually works, and you know, everything that they've been doing throughout the season as the player tries to grab him a number of different times, almost losing his step. Hudson making the run, got to demand that ball there. Kind of hard, it might be hard to get that cross, but Hudson really has to kind of demand that ball. That cross, it's a great fake, because if he did try to cross it, it did look like he would have been able to make that step. And there we have 33, Daniel, coming in, which again, he's got to really push and kind of demand that ball as well. But Jackson is able to make the cut in, hard shot, I believe, with the left foot, bounces off of the goalkeeper, but with the Daniel there and Hudson, they both have to continue to make that run, and they have to continue to be very assertive and adamant about receiving that ball, calling for their player and letting him know that, hey, we are here to help you. But still, you know, for Jackson to be able to make that play offensively and to fake the actual cross itself and to create that actual shot is definitely amazing. So, and here we are again. A little bit of rollback here, but we got a turn over here, a little bit of 360 turn. See if we can cross this one over, and that is super offsides. Just waiting for the call here. Here we go again. Chargers again playing from the back. See if they'll be able to do anything here as Noah's starting to, there we go. We got a nice close one here. See if we can get this ball out. And there is a feed over to Hudson. Hudson, come on, Hudson. You got to stay with that one. As you can hear one of our media men on the sideline here. If the ball doesn't go directly to you, you really got to run that down. You know, run after every ball. Make it all count, as Jose is going to try to feed this one. See if he's got 2 runners here. Can he cross that? He goes for the shot. Left foot over, nothing going there, and they're trying to get this ball out. Oh, look at that. And the Chargers are really trying to make something happen here. Let's see if we can take a look here and see at some of this magic here as we get a nice little dribble down from the chin down to the nice long touch there. And this is where you really want to have that long touch in the open field, so this way you can really utilize your speed. And I believe that is, if it's not Jose, I think it's Kevin on the sideline. Kind of hard to see, but he has 2 runners with Jackson and Hudson, where again they have to demand and call for that ball, you know. And this is, you know, maybe a 60-40 decision, where do you make the pass or do you try to take the shot, right? And that's something I'm sure that Jimenez will bring up during the you know, next practices, where you're making these runs. You know, you've got 2 players making these beautiful runs. You know, and it's possible. Maybe we still don't know that they still don't know the names of the players. It is highly possible. You know, but then again, it is hard. It's easier for me to say on the sideline, make the pass, make the pass. But, you kind of want to see those passes made when you got two runners running with you there. But, sometimes you can get a good foot on it and get the goal. Right? And that's why I say it's a 60-40 split. Like, do you make the pass? Do you take the shot? And this is where that chemistry falls into play. But nevertheless, we are still here at 0-0. We have an electrifying Chargers game versus the Florida Premier, 0-0. As we are waiting for... Not sure exactly what we're waiting for here. But I believe we're going to get a nice little kick down, or maybe a possible... Yeah, no, it looks like we're going to have a nice long boot. Mason trying to make a play there, and yeah, definitely got to make that pass there. A little extra dribble in there. Patrick, next time, yeah, definitely got to get that ball. Got to feed it. We get the ball and then we feed it. Clay with a nice little stop here. Lexi over with a nice little pass over to Hudson. Hudson, you got a man on. See if he runs into a little bit of trouble there as Florida Premier all over it. Caden, and this was going to be right out of bounds as that wind is definitely picking up. Let's see if number 24 is going to do anything. Oh, passes it right to him, but doesn't give up on the play. And that's exactly what you need to see right there. Oh, nice little pass over. Oh, looks like number 33 may have missed that one there, Daniel. Clay will close out and get a nice little steal, able to get another foot on that, and here we go with a nice medium-sized touch and some nice little touches here, and great lead ball over to Jackson. Jackson's going to receive this ball on the left side. Let's see what he's going to do. Is he going to take the shot? He needs to make the pass, and he does not make the pass. Shocking there, and this is something that we brought up a little bit earlier as Clay is making the proper run, but let's take a look at this. Hold on, let's take a look at this. So it all begins here. Clay throws it in to Noah. Noah's going to then receive the ball and push this out. He tries to connect with 72, which is Patrick, but it's a little bit off. But he doesn't give up on the play, runs in, and 24, he tries to make a move on 24, but Noah does not give up on the play. He's able to get the ball back, Superman pose onto the ground, makes a nice little dribble up ahead, and now here he's going to utilize the body and his dribbling ability to actually feed it down over to 33. 33 got to put that foot out there and settle that bad boy, but it looks like he may have let it go just to kind of receive for the actual strikers to receive that. So not too bad, but here's a play on him in which now that ball is going to be pushed up. Noah's going to come in and try to get the close on, try to close this in, and nothing going there, gets beat, but Clay is going to come in, try to get the close out, so there's no play being created here. Left foot steal, inside touch, and then we're going to get a nice little, oh, look at that, just the inside of the right toe. Now this is when he's going to be able to avoid the slide tackle. Hair is flopping in the wind, and Hudson's going to point and say, let's just go that way. A number of different touches here. Jackson's got the lead hand out, and he's saying, hey, feed me while I'm on side. And it looks like with the new directions here, with the new rules of being the full body needs to be offside, so I believe this one may have been actually onside, but here Clay makes the run towards the center strike. Jackson has the ball, everyone's jumping up on their feet, but he needs to make this pass, and Clay has to demand that ball. It's great to see that shot, but guess what? Super less effort if you just make that pass, and again, Clay has to demand that ball, and he has to be yelling notoriously, for lack of better words, for this particular moment, for that particular ball. So, yes. But here, we're back here as Patrick's going to make a number of different touches here and get a lead out over to Jackson. Jackson's going to miss it out on the settle here as 18 is going to try to push it here. Clay jumps in, tries to get a close out. 18 still moving, lead ball out, and it looks like Looks like, I'm not sure if that was Lyle. It's really hard to see. I cannot see the jersey there. So I don't know. Maybe we can get maybe one of the field managers out there, someone part of the media team. We really got to get a listing and see exactly who that particular player is on the other side there. Nevertheless, here we go, Alexi, with a nice little touch here as we're going to feed this ball over, and a little bit of L turn here, and then in yet another one, nice little Ronaldo chop almost. But we're still moving, ball still flowing. I do believe, no, I don't believe we've seen any actual scores as of yet. Here we got the ball moving, nice little hop over, and Florida Premier trying to get something going here, and they're approaching their attacking third, but still into the middle. Here's a nice little lead out from the midfielders. Nice little look downfield, see if he can save this, and this one's going to go right out of bounds. Hudson creating a little bit of pressure here. Clay with a little bit of pressure. Looks like he's able to go around him, but still able to get a foot on that ball. This one's going to be a long boot, and we'll get prepared for a nice little goal kick. Wind's starting to pick up. See if that'll work in their advantage. Chargers trying to attack, starting from the midfield here. Florida Premier starting to set up, see if that ball going to get out of bounds here. This ball's going to be chased down and kicked out. Nice little coverage by Nicholas. Still 0-0. As we're waiting for the throw in from Florida Premier, see if we can get this one in. Hudson makes a little play on it. It's going to have to chase this one down. We don't want anyone to get any shots off here. Someone's got to step up on that, but he's able to get the shot off. As you can see, their goalie is furious in the back as he is telling his troops in the back. He's like, look, you got to step on. Somebody step on him. Do not let the player from the midfield, center strike, just take the shot. Somebody's got to step up and put a body in between the goalie box and the player. No free shots. Completely understandable as Hudson's going to head this one over, slightly take a knee. He may have received a little bit of contact there. Might just be kind of gathering himself as the goalie's going to check in on him, see if he's all right. See what we got going from the center referee here, explaining to them exactly where the ball needs to be. See if we get a drop ball here. Yeah, looks like we do. Here we go. Nice little boot down to the right. Let's see if we can get anyone. This is going to be chased down by Jose, and that's going to go slightly out of bounds as we prepare for a goal kick. Florida Premier will work this one from behind. Jose comes out of nowhere with the pressure. Nice. Nathan with a little bit of pressure. See if he can dribble this out and feed that over. And looks like Liam's going to jump in there and create something as well as Jose. It's possible we can get this right back to number 20. Got to make that pass. He does make the crossover, so I guess we can't complain too much there as Alexi may have been looking for a pass. I'm not sure if that was a chip shot, but nevertheless, Daniel's going to get this one over with a header and a side kick. See if we can get this one crossed over. A little bit of body magic here. As that ball goes out of bounds, I think we may have, it looks like it's going to be a throw-in. Can't tell if it's a corner from here. Not exactly sure where the ball is. There we go. So we do have a throw-in here as Daniel tries to make a move on his player. Number of opportunities here. Number of opportunities for the Chargers so far. Very curious to see what may have been said from the coaches. But as we can see right now, we are here at the second half. Quick little throw in to, quick little throw in, a little bit of fall here, a little bit of contact. Looks like both players are all right. But still 0-0 second half. As I was mentioning, yeah, definitely a number of opportunities. Some passes that were questionable, some shots that were questionable. But, Again, much easier to say from the sideline as to whether or not one should pass or not, but you would like to see that and see some players demanding the ball a little bit more. But here we got Jackson trying to fight through. He is relentless. He is relentless. But here we go. Lyle hustling down for this 50-50, gonna make sure, and goalie's gonna make a play on that one. And here we go. Nice little quick offense from the side. Nice, nice. See if Clay can connect here. Oh, yes, he does with a 50-50, but it looks like Florida Premier is still going to be able to get this one as 72. Patrick really creating a lot of frustration for Florida Premier as they are able to manage to get this ball out to the center field, down to one of the strikers there, as this one's chased down again. Chris is going to see if he can slow down the pace, let his troops gather their breath. I see Liam is keeping an eye out on the goalie, trying to see exactly what's going on here, as this one is now going to be booted to the middle field as Hudson misses on the touch. Jackson with the ball. See if we can get this ball passed over. Daniel, you got a call for that ball, Daniel. That's number 20 on the right back position. You know, when your strikers or anyone in the midfield has that ball, right back, left back, you got to be that reliever. So you got to demand that ball to create some space for the initial players that have the ball in the center of the field. Once they pass that ball up, they'll be open again. Nevertheless, here we are, talking about creating some actual space for the players, and this is one of those things where players have to demand the ball from their players. Sometimes when you have the ball and you're dribbling, you're just doing a lot of thinking, but and you're not realizing, how much space is closing in on you. But you're really trying to keep your shape and know the difference between, as Jackson's going to chase this one down, but Florida Premier able to get right back on that. But trying to understand when you are on defense and offense and when you need to really open up. But so far so good. So far so good. Number of different pros and cons that you can definitely take away from, the number of minutes that have been played by both clubs so far. As Daniel talks to his players and sneaks up closer and closer to the goalie box. See if we can get this ball out. Florida Premier able to get this switch over. Nice little stop.
Yes. Good job.
A little bit of pressure. Goalie's going to kick this one out. See if he can connect to his right back. Chargers keeping the pressure here, which is definitely great for trying to keep that ball exactly where they need it. Jackson going to make a play here. Oh, shots fired. All right, let's see if we can get a slow-mo replay on this one. And cameraman, if we can also zoom in possibly, that'd be great. That'd be great, because here, what we have here is a nice little settle here by Jackson. Now, this is where Daniel also has to make himself really, really available and not just put the hands up, but you got to call for it. But it was a quick play in which Jackson was able to really kind of get a pretty good foot on that and pass that ball out, or actually kick that ball into the actual goalie. And that's the great thing about soccer is you only need a few inches to get that shot off. So definitely a great little play. I'm sure he would definitely want to get that one back, but great to see that offensive threat here. Great to see. Still 0-0. Florida Premier going to boot this one down and try to continue off, as Noah's going to be able to get a foot on this one here. And I believe number 5 also. All right, one man to beat, as Chris is going to utilize his body to kind of block off the player. Look for the call, as it looks like you can't run through him. Looks like he definitely had position and was able to create the play there. So great awareness by the goalie, and referee is right on top of it as Nick's going to pass this ball back, and looks like Chris is going to look downfield, see if we anything short or long bomb to the side, see if we can connect to the right strike. Gets to the midline. Liam with a nice little touch here. See what we can do here. Jose with the ball. See if we can get this ball passed out. Premier still with the ball. NPL North really trying to create something. Noah gets a small little touch. 2 touches with the left foot. Trying to connect over. Looks like Lexi's back in, and he's going to contain this one. Get a small little touch here. Ball's down. No call. Looks to be clean. And we're going to chase this one down. We got a 50-50 ball here. And goalie's going to run out, make a little touch there, and ooh, huge critical save and a push as well from number 15. Number 7 ready for all the smoke as we got a 50-50 rundown here. And let's just take a quick little stop here. Here you're going to notice this ball come in, and a little bit of containment there by Lexi, but for Premier able to stay with it. Lexi with a nice jump over. Nicholas able to feed this ball, a great lead ball all the way down. Now we got a complete chase. Number 7, Jackson Hurst really running it down. Goalie coming out of the box, but still able to get an extra touch on it. But number 15, critical save there as Hurst falls down on him. Little bit of push off there. Jackson ready for all the smoke, but you really gotta, the goalie able to really just say, hey man, let's calm down, you know, let's kind of keep it on the field. This is where at this stage of the game we really got to remember, keep our cool, de-escalate the situation, fix your socks at the same time. Yes, absolutely, but you know, definitely got to calm each other down and just trying to keep it all on the field, and you know, try to de-escalate the situation and stuff. Tempers are flaring, but the game is still going. Cameraman, if we can get a little help, just lift that up a little bit as Hudson tries to apply a little bit of pressure here. Florida Premier still trying to work their magic with a little bit of passing back and two, but really good to see the actual press really making them work there. Liam trying to create a little bit of close out there. Here we got Noah's going to chase this one down, and it's going to get this one right out of bounds, take the TV time out. Here we are with Florida Premier. NPL North still trying to make something happen as we throw this one in. Huge crossover. That is not us, and we got a header right off of the head, and we got ourselves a goal here. Possible offsides. Let's see if we can take a look at this. How that ball was able to get crossed over there, but it still did. And then we got the header, and this is where, you know, it was just a great header. Very close, definitely right on the line. I mean, if we were to look back at that, you know, tough angle here. We didn't have anyone in that particular position there for the video. But from what I can see, the referee could have called it either way, especially with the full body offsides now for this particular season. You know, that's really a tough break there. Tough break. Great pass, great header, great cross. You know, the difference between offense and defense on that, but you know, definitely a difficult break there. But here we are with 1-0. Chargers are down, but they are not out as this ball continues to move around, and now it's time to have that sense of urgency as this ball is quickly played from behind. Clay is going to take a look, see who he can connect with. Premier will throw this in. Clay will apply some pressure here. Noah trying to close that ball in there. He'll be able to get a quick little ball out, and yet another touch. Premier still moving. Kevin trying to apply a little bit of pressure on the right side as well. Noah's going to get a quick throw in. Number 24. See if he can connect. See if he can catch Hudson over on the side here. 66 will creep into the play, see if we can get it possibly thrown here all the way to the center, maybe over to number 2, maybe over to Liam. It's headed over, see if Noah can get a foot on this one. There is a foot on it, and Nathan's going to run this one down along with There we go. Caden's going to run this one down. Right over to our media station here. Caden right back into the play. Liam trying to close down, causes them to pass it back. Caden creating a lot of bit of pressure there, still staying with it, right back up on his feet, chasing down the play. Cameraman, if you can get a quick zoom in, that'd be great. Looks like Chargers are going to play this one from behind, but looks like Premier is pinching this one in, so we do have to boot that one down. See if we can create a wall here. A little bit of Pusharooski in the box. Kick right into the wall, so great block here. Still got to follow through with it. Jose creating a little bit of body there. Looks like we're setting up for a goal kick, and we're going to get this one, get the offense going here. We're going to boot this one right down. Number 33 is going to chase this one down. 50-50 with Jackson here. See if he can get this over to Daniel. And looks like we got ourselves a tackle here, but we're still going. Ball still alive, still 0-1. Jose trying to get through here. Yeah, definitely got to get that ball over there. That's once again, you know, these failed opportunities, but plenty of opportunities that they are having as everyone is adjusting their cleats and shin guards. Hudson with a possibility, put some laces on that one, Lexi. A little bit of coverage there, not able to really wind that foot up. Clay's going to come in with a long bomb. Nothing there, but definitely the right opportunity and the right shot, so definitely good to see that shot getting fired up. Premier still looking for a closeout here as it is 1-0, but momentum in the Chargers' favor. Kevin going to try to get a settle here, but Premier able to win that particular ball here. See if Daniel can get in there. And nice little stop by Nicholas, number 22. And going to connect with Daniel. Daniel's going to miss that, but he's still staying into the play. See if Kevin can get anything on that one as Caden and, Clay and Nicholas are going to have to shoot the shot, run this one down. Caden into the player, actually Daniel. And here's some pressure by Liam. See if we can stay on the play. We really got to open it up and get it downfield. As we got ourselves a quick little tying of the laces there by, I believe, Jose. Double knots. Double knots definitely a great feature in this particular game here, as Chris is going to push this one past the midline all the way to the center strikes, in which we have a one-on-one run. Looks like Hudson and the keeper. All right, let's get right back in it as Chargers still trying to continue their fight and pressure. Definitely towards the end of the game with almost about maybe 8 minutes left. This is where the conditioning and the heat can definitely play a role in this particular match here. Premier with a 1-zip cushion as this ball is going to be chased down. See if they can stop the cross here. Nice little stop on the sideline, but we do have a corner kick and nice little stop by the goalie. See if we can get this one out of there.
He's pulling it back too.
Great little stop, but Premier still with the ball. Lyle trying to make a nice little stop there.
Come on, let's go.
Jackson with the ball. Where is his help? We got to open up, and you got to make that pass. Got to make that pass. He was onside. Come on, Jackson. Listen, you great offensive threat. Great offensive threat. But again, these players, if Jackson does not see the players, then the players have to demand and call for the ball back. Great stop by Krish in the back line here as the Chargers back wall still able to hold on and to that. But again, a number of opportunities here where, again, it is game 2. So it is tough to kind of see all of our players, but we have to be able to call for our players and say, hey, I am open. Pass me the ball. And if they don't pass the ball, then you gotta go up to your player and say, hey, look, man, I was open and I'm going to continue to be there. Once that chemistry continues to increase, and the players get comfortable with each other and can trust each other, then they'll be able to know that, hey, I am here for you, and I can definitely get that ball over to you. My bad. But nevertheless, 1-0. Chargers still trying to make something happen as we are fighting against the back wall, and heat is a major factor here, but the wind is definitely a nice little cushion. 1-0. Daniel closing in on the throw-in, and we'll see if he can keep a nice eye out as he looks over his shoulder. Referee gives the go-ahead, and Jose will close this one out. This one's crossed over slightly on the edge of the box. See if we can get this ball out of there. Hudson with a nice little boot. See if that can land, and just waiting for a couple of substitutes on the sideline here. Ref about to give the go-ahead. Huge throw in. Looks like that's Spencer trying to get that ball headed over. See if Nicholas can boot this one down. That's going to go out of bounds. And we're still right back at it. 2 balls on the field. I'm not sure if we'll be able to play with that, but it will work towards our advantage if we can get 2 50-50 balls, which would possibly be what? Not a 50-50 ball, maybe a 25-25 split. Nevertheless, here we are with the non-essential math here, and let's get a huge throw in. Just checking to see who's checking in. Spencer going to boot this one down to the right, see if that can connect right off of the head, and Florida Premier is still going to set it up right into the center, all the way up to the attacking third. Spencer's going to take a look and open up wide. Let's see if Christian's going to boot this one down or play it out to the right. He's going to boot this one down, see if he can connect with one of the strikers, and Florida Premier, they're all on it. They're all on it. But here, Clay's going to chase this one down, try to stop the cross. And out of bounds, not sure. Yeah, it looks like we do have a goal kick. Just kind of trying to check and see what the goalkeeper is saying to the referee. Few minutes left on the clock. Florida Premier, NPL North with a 1-0 lead. Boot it down to the center of the field. Alexi going to get a touch on that. Here's a nice little pass. I believe Nicholas is going to send this one down. Let's see if Jose can connect. Come on, let's see if he can feed this one back to the middle.
Let's set it up.
Feeds it back, set it up. He's looking to receive the ball back, and we got a loose pass here. See if anyone can capitalize on it. Spencer able to get the ball here. See if he can connect that over to Liam. Liam's going to connect that over to Jose. Jose's going to miss the ball, but nothing going there, and Florida Premier able to get the turnover. Let's see if Clay can get on this. And a collision here on the right side of the field. Lex is going to have to chase this one down and play a little bit of coverage. Spencer's going to be able to, let's see if he can get this ball here. He is able to get a foot on it. Not able to connect with any players there, as a number of them were already covering. But this one's going to go far, far left. Only a matter of a couple of minutes, maybe 2 or 3 at best. See if they can open up. Some are checking in, some are going down. This was going to be to the far right.
Connect.
Hudson's going to connect over, possibly over to Kevin. Let's see if we can get this ball over. Looks like Kevin and Jose trying to really make something work. Hudson going to try to get in there. See if we can get this one headed directly up. Not able to get that ball down and set anything up. Definitely starting to punch up towards the end. Lexi going to try to feed Hudson. Let's see if he can chase this one down. Long strides, not enough field. As Premier will make a number of different changes from the back as they'll try to get fresh legs. Chargers still trying to keep the pressure here. But with the heat and the wind starting to slow down, it's going to be a tough one here. See if we can connect this ball into the center. Looks like he was trying to feed maybe a chip lob into the attacking third there. But here we have an opportunity here. It looks like, I believe that's Caden trying to pass it in. Let's see if Lexi can get on this. Still under the weather, but still able to utilize whatever energy he has left to really just do something for the actual team and give it its best. Premier's just really just trying to work that clock, and they're playing possession ball right now. Ball movement is looking great. Krish with a nice little run out. Let's see if we can run it out. Get a zoom out from the camera there. Lexi's going to try to connect over. He'll chase this one down. Looks like Lyle's going to try to stop this cross here. Let's see if we can get anything on the sideline here. Get an extra ball. Time is of the essence as seconds are literally winding down. Jose, let's see if we can connect this one downfield. Ball still in. Connects over to Hudson. See if we can work a little foot magic here. And Premier still really all on top of the ball. The ball is definitely spread wide and thin. Really difficult to really get that ball down and get anything going. As you can see now, fatigue is of the essence, and the pressure is not as intense as we were seeing in the first half. But but that ball is being moved nicely. So, but for this game to be at 1-0 at this particular time, this is still a very good match for game number 2 for the Chargers, down 1-0. See if they can feed this one downfield one last time, possibly, as our crew is checking in with the referees, in which the stoppage time here is less than a minute.
Stretch.
See if we can stretch this out and send it downfield. As Spencer's going to take a look downfield, but the pressure is going to close in on him. Ball thrown in. Let's see what happens here. A little bit of L-turn magic right back, and now it's back to practice. What Premier's been doing in practice and just trying to keep that ball away. And this might be the last play. Kick down to the midfield. See if we can get a nice hard, far throw in. And there's a long bomb. Huge kick. And it looks like that's going to be the end, but let's hear one of the interviews.